Hello people, today I'll be telling you about what electives and what minors are. So, firstly, what electives are? They are basically some specified courses which you will have to do to complete your degree, your BTech degree, okay? Now, these are of two types: departmental electives, also known as program electives, and few are like the other categories, open electives. What are program electives? There is a certain number of electives you have to do for completing your BTech degree. Fine. Under those, say X electives, you have to do A amount of program electives and B amount of open electives, so that A plus B equal to X. Okay. So program elective is majorly from your departmental subjects, and the professors from your department itself will be handling those. And yeah, you'll have to do them. Not much of a choice. Yeah, the only choice you will have is that you want to do them later or you'll do them now, because there's a certain number of program electives you will have to do anyways. Now the other category, open electives. These are electives which you have to do to complete the degree, but these are not from your core. Okay, they can be from other departments, or they can be online electives, as in the courses from NPTEL. Okay, so I'll classify again. Firstly, there are electives and minors. Under the elective categories, it's program electives and open electives. Program electives you will have to do anyways, and under open electives there are other electives, as in from other departments, and there are online electives which are from NPTEL. Now open electives के जो other electives हैं which are from different branches, those you can do, and those classes will be happening offline in your Orion probably, right? And professors from other departments will be taking care of them, and people from different branches would be going to the same class, and the relative grading, hopefully the relative grading will be among you people only, among those people from different branches of the same class. Okay. The other thing, online electives, those are NPTEL courses, alright, and that you will have to study online, and there would be assignments throughout the course, as in mostly when there are 3 credit courses, there are 12 assignments of 10 marks each, of whose solutions you will get online. Majorly there are MCQs. Fine, you will easily get the solutions, and the final 75% weightage exam would be happening during the end of the semester. And yeah, depending on how tough the course is, people prioritize which online elective should they be choosing. So if I elaborate upon online electives, there are few online electives like IoT, Internet of Things, whose final exams are easy because mostly they repeat whatever they are giving in assignment. Mostly those questions itself they repeat in the final exam as well, so people end up getting S grade easily. Okay, and some electives are tough. Until now I came across, as in data analytics in Python was somewhat of a difficult side compared to IoT, like that too. Like what to say, data analytics is easy itself. Like there are even harder online electives, but compared to IoT, data analytics is harder. How do you see that? How do you check if an online elective is hard? You do that by searching the course name and writing NPTEL in the search of the Google, basically any search engine, and then you will be getting a statistics page of that course, where you will be getting how many people got S grades, A grades, B grades, C grades. How are online electives graded? They are absolute grading, in which 25% of the marks come from your assignments, which you will be able to do easily, and you will be getting the solutions online itself, or you can chat GPT, and those 75% you will be getting from the final exam. Okay. Mostly people choose NPTEL for the sake of getting good grades because it's somewhat easy, and also there's a lesser burden throughout the semester, because in the end itself you'll have to study. If you're studying just for the sake of marks, you'll start studying just before the exams and be done with it. Like that would be it for that semester's IoT, I mean NPTEL course. Fine. Now, some, so you'll be like, when do people choose other electives? Other electives? By other electives, I mean that when do people choose electives from other branches? That happens when, say, you are interested in ML, okay, and there's an open other elective from CSE department, which is Intro to ML, and that is happening, and you are getting a choice. So if you are interested in ML and feel like okay, the professor is good enough, he won't be torturing me much, or you feel like okay, whatever the case be, I'll rather want to go to class and make notes and study and follow the same pattern as other subjects happen, you will be choosing the other elective of ML in this case. Okay. Now, what should the preference be? Say you are getting a program elective which is good enough, decent enough, and something which you really want to study. Go for it. Okay. When there's a program elective you want to choose, you want to learn, just go for it. Because program elective you gotta do anyways. So say you are getting a DSS program elective, then just go for it. Do not go for NPTEL and all. Considering you are interested in DSS. Alright. And the next preference goes to other electives. Also, among the open electives, you'll have to do a, yeah, like you are allowed to do a only certain limited number of online electives. It's not like, say, you are allowed to do 6 open electives, so you can do all 6 online electives. No, that's not possible. Mostly it's like you can do only 4 online electives, so rest, whatever the count remains, those you'll have to do other electives only. So mostly people prefer to save online electives when they are in need of getting good grades in that particular semester, or they save it for the last and later semester, such in 7th and 8th semester, where you want to be free from classes and all, and be preparing for placements, or say you are done with placements, so you can enjoy totally free from studies. So that's where online electives are preferred. Fine. And then there are cases like when the professor of a certain program elective is very good, people tend to choose that because program elective you got to do anyways, and there are high chances that a program electives professor might not be good enough, considering that usually professors from department are not very good enough. Good as in they are strict, or they won't be giving you marks and all. So if you have the option of getting a good professor in program elective, that would really be a good thing, because you'll be adding a count in your program elective as well, and getting good grades as well. Then other elective sessions from other departments, when do you choose those? When you feel like okay, the process, basically that depends on what your interest lies and how the professor is grading you. Majorly those two are the things. Got it? Now let's jump to the second section. What are minors? Well, I'll say that minors are basically a set of 5 to 6 courses from other department, and that's basically like a mini degree. What do I mean by mini degree? Is that, say, you are doing a BTech degree and you want to have a mini degree, or say minor degree in CSE. You'll choose those minors, okay, one minor per semester. What do I mean by that? For a minor degree in CSE, you'll have to do around 5 to 6 courses of few subjects in CSE, okay? Now each semester you will be having one minor of that particular subject, alright? One or two, depends. Then after completing 5 to 6 courses from that department's minors, you'll be given a course, you'll be given a degree of minor in that particular department. It's like, say, you are in a mechanical department, but you want to have a background or a degree in CSE as well. That is sometimes preferred by companies when you're trying for software placements. I'll repeat. So what was I saying is that when sometimes you want to go for software placements, CSE minor degrees help. Okay. So people do minor degrees to have an edge over other people. Mostly when non-circuitous want to have a chance in software, they prefer that. Okay, now think properly before trying to opt for a minor, because minor is valuable and makes sense only if you have completed a certain number of minors, else it is totally of no use. Say there is a limit of, not limit, there is a minimum of 5 courses you have to do of a particular branch to get its minor degree, and you end up doing 4 minors, okay, and you don't do the 5th minor, you won't be getting a degree anyways. All right, so then what was the use of you going to classes for 4 of the minors and trying to study that and giving exams and all? You get it? So yeah, think properly before, like, do you actually need the minor degree or not? If you do, then you'll have to go all in with the 5 or 4 or 6 courses of that particular department, else rather not indulge in that. For minors also, people from different branches come to the same class and there's a relative grading among them. Now for minors, it's like the limited seats are there and it fills up pretty quickly. Say there's a DSA minor, people would try to grab it, and yeah, so you'll have to do it very quickly, the registration of that particular minor, so that you are able to get that course. And one thing you should know is that your BTech degree and the minor degree are totally separate. Like, you will be getting the minor degree with BTech, but any of your marks of minor degree won't be affecting your BTech degree's grades or CGP or anything at all. Minor is basically somewhat of a totally separate degree. Fine. So in case you feel like you are not able to handle the minor after third, like any semester you are not able to handle, you can basically stop going to the classes. You won't be getting that degree in the minor, and if you don't end up completing the certain number of courses for that minor degree, you won't be getting the degree as well. So yeah, that's like it. Minor is a totally separate thing. Now I'll talk upon few important things, as in when, like, how to choose electives and minors. You'll have to refer to your seniors, talk to them, and have an idea about who's the professor who will be teaching that particular course. That matters a lot, as in how does he teach, how does he grades, those things matter. So firstly, try to get the name of the processor you will be getting in the semester for that particular minor or elective. Next, refer to any senior, your branch's senior or someone who has done a minor in that particular thing. Refer to those and get to know about the professor. Yeah, so basically that's a lot of asking, but you will have to do it if you want to have a good course. You cannot be just choosing because your friends are doing that. Or okay, if your friends are good enough that who will teach you, then yeah, that also makes sense. But yeah, if they have a different goal than yours, try to choose things which would be aligning with you instead of just blindly following them. Okay, so personally from my experience, program elective have to be done anyway, so we choose, like, I chose them all of the times. Next, other electives, I haven't chosen yet any because the professors I was getting for other electives did not feel good enough. Next, online elective, that felt good to me considering that other electives option was not fitting very well with me, so I opted for online elective, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Next, for minors, I did not choose any because I felt like I'd not be willing to have 5 courses just for the sake of a degree, and I'd rather use the time in something else productive. So yeah, that's it. I hope all your doubts are clear regarding this minors and electives thing. It was a bit of fuzzy. It was very fuzzy to me in my need, and yeah, I wished I had this kind of audio for me. So I thought I'll make it. Fine. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments, and I'll be answering you. Thanks. Bye.